So you'd like to hear some overlooked 70s harmony-driven soft rock? Well, you're in the right place. I'll play Seals and Crofts for you. Hey, and welcome to Acting is Reacting with me, JSB. Today I'm highlighting a relatively obscure album that I've loved as long as I can remember. Yes, it's another Thanks Mum episode because this was in her collection and we played it all through my childhood and I'm still listening to it today. Namely, the seventh album from Seals and Crofts, I'll Play For You. Now, it is celebrating its 50th anniversary in March 2025, so yep, you've guessed it, it's a 50-year flashback. 50-year flashback! Yeah. This album would prove to be the fourth of sixth consecutive gold albums for the duo, but perhaps because it was pretty swiftly followed by their greatest hits set later that same year, it's been somewhat overlooked. Although I guess you could say the same about just about everything they did now, which to my ears is a terrible injustice. So the title track was a top 20 single and Castles in the Sand was a minor adult contemporary hit, but those might actually be my least favourite tracks on the album, though I do still like both of them. Anyway, we'll be hearing 4 tracks in total from across the 9 possibilities, and right now I can only guess as to which ones they'll be, as this is a random foreplay. Now what does that mean? It's quite hard to explain, I'm afraid. Basically, I put the album on shuffle and select one in every 2 or 3 songs to listen to along the way, from within the random order that the tracks are offered up in. It will make sense as we go along, I promise. So, if you like Seals and Crofts, and I hope you do because you're here, click like on this video, and I will fire up the album and get ready to make my first, hopefully not too hard, choice. Okay, so as I said, there's 9 songs here, so for my first 3 choices, I'll be choosing between 2 songs. So it'll either be this or that, you see? And then that will leave us 3 songs at the end from which I'll choose the last one. So, again, I hope that makes sense. If not, just keep watching and it all will. So, my first choice will be between these 2 songs, and they are Truth Is But a Woman or Castles in the Sand. Now, there's 2 reasons I'm not going to play Castles in the Sand. One is, as I said before, it's not one of my favourites, though I do like it. But the other one is I've only got the greatest hits version, which is an edited version. The album track on the album proper is a bit longer. So all that said, our first listen for the day is going to be Truth Is But a Woman, which is a lovely tune, and it sounds like this.
Truth is but a woman with flaxen hair, while blown by the wind cannot begin. Lest the ravens utter in despair, for they cannot erase her far, nor in their hour find hands of care. Surround the maple with their wing. They cannot break her beauty string. Truth is but a woman with eyes of black, while seeing through my tears can see no fears, lest they be seen from the other side, and I cannot behold her smile, but in my trial hope to abide. Surround the maple hover near, in some way her lover near.
Those harmonies are gorgeous.
And truth is
Yes, they are.
but a woman. Truth she cannot withhold her love. It's you and me she's thinking of. So round the maple drift our ways. Listen to the song she sings. Whoa, the truth is but a woman.
Yeah, Truth Is But a Woman. And that's one of many beautiful songs on this album. As seems to be the case so often of late, I've got a bit of a cold, so that's one reason that I'm not singing along. The other reason, as always, is because you probably wouldn't want me to. I wouldn't want to ruin those beautiful harmonies, and those who know this group will know who's singing what. But if we get to tracks later on where one or other of them is the sole lead, I'll let you know who's who. For those who maybe are not quite as au fait with Witches' Seals and Witches' Crofts and all of that good stuff. Anywho, lovely first choice from me. Hope you agree. And time to see what option 2 will be. Again, a choice between two songs. So let's have a look and see what they are. Okay, so we have got a choice between Wayland the Rabbit or I'll Play for You. Tricky. Do I go for the hit or do I go for a song that I know is some people's favourite on this album? It's not mine, but it is good. Oh, yeah, I'm going to go the more adventurous route, and the track that opens side 2. This is I think I'm right in saying before I hear it, a Jim Seals solo tune in terms of vocals, but it is gorgeous as well. It's also the longest song on the album, so I should hurry up and get playing this. Here it is, Seals and Crofts, Wayland the Rabbit. Orchestration, by the way, arranged by Mr. David Paich, who worked with them a lot in the years before Toto. And has been very grateful to them for the freedom they gave in these arrangements. This is a lovely minor key tune as well, which I always love my minor keys.
Oh, my Wayland, there's deer in the forest and rivers are flowing just for you. Oh, my father, look down through the mountains and valleys, the grain's in the saddle. Oh, for you. One fine morning, as Dad was walking, just to see what he could see, he spied a little white rabbit. He was frozen as solid as he could be, and Dad cried as he knelt down beside him, and he asked God, how could you be so cruel? And his heart broke for the little white rabbit. But you see that the owl would never have been so gentle, and God is so kind. I love Wayland 'cause he's strong And I love him 'cause he's weak, and the rabbit is running within him. Oh, my Wayland, the children are waiting, and berries are ripe down below the hill. Oh, my father, the shadows of nighttime can't touch you. Immortal, go quickly, be thankful the water is cool. Drink your fill. Today, as I walk along beside him, I said, Dad, why do you look so sad? He turned as he stood by the doorway, and he said, things are not like they used to be. I smiled as if I could teach him. I said, Dad, it's mercy in disguise. Once you told me of a little white rabbit, and you said that the owl would never have been so gentle, and God's been so kind. And I love you 'cause the storm, and I love you 'cause you're weak, and the rabbit is running within me.
Yeah. Wayland, of course, was the middle name of Jim Seals' little brother, Danny, who you might know better as England Dan of England Dan and John Ford Coley, another 70s soft rock duo who were a year away from I'd Really Love to See You Tonight at this point. So still very much in the shadow of Big Brother, although perhaps not for much longer. Now, I mentioned the orchestration on that, arranged and conducted by David Paich, who was on my previous episode of A Random Foreplay for Steely Dan's Katie Lied, which was also released in March of 75. So he was uniquely placed to make this observation that Jim Seals was on a par and perhaps even surpassed Donald Fagen of Steely Dan as, I guess, the biggest perfectionist that he ever worked with. Anyone who knows anything about Steely Dan will know what a statement that is. You can't deny that everything on a Seals and Crofts record it's just perfect in all the right ways. It's not over perfect, there is such a thing, but it just all sits in there. It builds. It creates mood. Vocals are beautiful. The accompaniment is beautiful. It's just exquisite. That's my opinion, and I'm right. So, all right, 2 more tracks to go, and things are going to get hard. I can see that now because I know what's left. I basically love all the remaining 5 tracks, but we can only hear 2 of them, and the next choice will be between these 2 songs, which are Bluebonnet Nation or golden rainbow? Well, this is a hard choice, and I already know what's left for the remaining one at the end. Eek. But given that we just had Solo Jin, let's do Solo Dash to balance it out. This is also the only track on this album that has Jeff Porcaro, another future Toto member, on the drums, because he'd been with Seals and Crofts, but he'd left to join Steely Dan. It all connects, doesn't it? Yeah. So this is track 2 of side 1. And is, wait for it, another gorgeous tune. Let's hear it. Golden Rainbow. Funny that the songs they sing separately are the slowest on the album. Don't know why. I've only just worked that out myself. And I apologise, I know I'm obscuring most of Dash's face throughout this, but sorry Dash, there he is.
When I wake up and my golden rainbow is gone, I reach out, oh, and I feel you there, and I see that look on your face, and it seems so natural here with you. In the closing moments, just before I lose myself, I forget about my problems, and I just leave all my cares behind. For a while, it seems almost worth it here with you. I would give my life for you, golden rainbow girl. You make the darkness disappear. You brighten up my world. I would say you're good for me, golden rainbow girl. You make the darkness disappear. You brighten up my world. Yes, you do. When the evening star is rising and the shadows gather round, I go back, oh, to where I found you, and I see that look on your face, and it seems oh so beautiful here with you. I would give my life for you, golden rainbow girl. You make the darkness disappear. You brighten up my world. I would say you're good for me, golden rainbow girl. You make
gorgeous, isn't it? And if, like me, you're not a fan of the fade out, do you notice that they almost always actually end their songs properly? Again, another lost art. And it would be remiss of me not to mention Louis Shelton, who is, of course, their long-term producer for all of their well-known era at the very least, and is playing a lot of the guitar parts on these albums. Some of those tasty licks that seem simple and possibly are. Not being a guitarist, I couldn't really tell you, but they're just, again, perfect for the song. And yeah, it's just wondrous. Now, final choice, and there's 3 songs here. I can tell you the one I'm definitely not going to play. In fact, you might have heard it already at this point because I might pop it under my intro to the whole thing as a little bit of additional music for you. I'm talking about Freak's Fret, which is the instrumental on the album. And one of my favourite instrumentals ever. It's 3 minutes of great guitar mandolin interplay between Jim and Dash. Great stuff. I'm getting ahead of myself slightly. Let's look at final choices in the order that they're presented to me before I make a very tough choice on which one of them to listen to. So, of course, the choices are Fire and Vengeance, Freak's Fret, as I just mentioned, or Ugly City. Well, I'll tell you what, sometimes in the vinyl playing days, I would sometimes play side 2 first, so that I would then end on Ugly City, which of course closes side 1, because it's another one of my favourites. However, the proper album closer, Fire and Vengeance, is also a great tune, and it's also so different from everything else that we've heard today. I think I'm going to have to go for that. So here it is. It's kind of as close as you get to a Seals and Crofts rocker. You even get a bit of a scream from Jim at one point in this one. Keep an ear out for that.
Outside it looks like vengeance, outside it looks like fire. Inside it is mercy, and inside it is love.
Again, I normally would have actually tried to sing that, so it's your lucky day.
Outside it is cold, but inside love's explaining something to your soul. Let me tell you about love, and you got love. Everybody loves one another, and everything is alright. It's alright. Today's a day for planning, day for you and me. Changes of tomorrow will surely set us free. Love, 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 love. Let me hear you say love when you got love. Everybody loves one another and everything is alright. It's alright. I want you to know, wherever you go, the world is a classroom just to teach us all about love. Keep it coming.
Louis Shelton again, I'm guessing. Bring it right down. I can whisper along, it's fine. I knew there's a bit of a fade out of this song, after what I just said on the last one. There wouldn't have been an Ugly City. And there we have it. 4 tunes from our play for you from Seals and Crofts. Good day. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed all of those tunes, or at least, no, all of them, solid. Whether you were hearing them for the first time or you approved of my choices if you are, like me, a long-time Seals and Crofts fan and know those inside and out pretty much. So if you haven't already, do subscribe to the channel for more of this sort of thing and much more besides. Now, I've actually changed the format of Random 4 Plays for 2025, and I quite like how they work now, even though sometimes I'm having to make really difficult decisions, which is not really my forte. But last year, what I did was simply listen to whichever 4 songs were the first to come up. So you can see how that panned out for me when I celebrated the 50th anniversary of the previous Seals and Crofts album, Unborn Child. And that's on one side of my head. So I will just say thanks for watching today, and bye for now, but not for long.
Acting is reacting. This does not mean acting again.